Good morning, everyone. So, guys, what we had done in the last session of DE, I think we were discussing your ideas, right? And I had given you the time for more thoughts on your ideas and come up with the finalized projects, right? So, you guys have finalized your projects, your team members and projects are finalized now. So, shall we discuss? अभी आप लोगों के टीम मेंबर्स और प्रोजेक्ट फाइनलाइज्ड हो गए हैं. Okay, let me open your sheet. So the first team we are having Aditya, Breeze, Mehak, and this is your finalized project. You had written in the sheet. Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
let me share this sheet with you. Next team is Juzer, Himan, Dhruv, and Mohammed. So you had written, I think, two of the projects: Smart Trolley or Digital Image Processing. I think third one is also Clothing Try-on. So have you finalized anyone? Tell. Yes, guys.
Ma'am,
Yes.
we want to ask you for image processing.
Okay. What you want to ask?
Ma'am, can we do extract text from image or a face detection?
Yes, you can. If you are aware about the idea, then you can. You people can able to do that. You are clear with this idea?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Then do one thing. Update your project title that you want to proceed with.
Okay.
Yes. Next team we are having Vrunda, Krupali, and Kanan. We are having these girls with us. Vrunda, Krupali, and Kanan.
Yes, miss.
So this is parking management system. This
Yes,
is the
ma'am.
finalized idea you want to go with.
Yes,
Yes,
miss.
ma'am.
Okay. The next team we are having Vasu, Ravi, Nirav. and Vasu.
Yes, ma'am.
Fingerprint based ATM system. This is your finalized one?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Next, Manthan, Jay, Vishwaraj, and Ramesh. Institute App Management. This is the finalized project you want to go with, guys?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Okay. Next, Vishwa,
And
Vidhi, Zinal, and Ishan.
Yes, ma'am.
What about you?
Ma'am, we have finalized agriculture and automation as the topic only.
You are finalized with your project?
Yes, agriculture and automation.
Okay, agriculture and automation. Can you discuss with this with me after this?
Should I or asking if have I discussed?
You will discuss with your teammates, and after 5 minutes, I will ask from everyone, then I will come to you.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, and also,
Ma'am,
yes,
we have already discussed, so it is fine if you I can ask me right now.
yeah, yeah, you can.
Okay, so basically the idea is agriculture automation is the main concern and emerging subject right now. So
Okay.
also the population is increasing at a very rapid, and food increasing are even like a point. So the traditional method that the farmers were following was not
Hmm.
sufficient. So
Hmm.
we are going to introduce a device that
Hmm.
will be having database about certain plants or disease
Hmm.
in plants or certain
Hmm.
flowers that the
Okay.
farmers can use. And nowadays, smartphone is very like whatever everyone is having a smartphone.
Okay.
So farmers can detect whether a plant is having a disease or a certain disease, or which plant it is or which flower it is by the database we have given into the device.
Okay. Okay, then
And
update the project title and move ahead with this.
okay, ma'am.
Okay. Next
Okay.
one is Anjan, Suchi, Vatsal, and Shubham. This is your finalized project, automated e-challan. Okay. Next group we are having done. So we are having basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 groups. So this is your finalized projects which you have mentioned here. So I asked you twice, and one more team is pending. I think Rishabh, Sadashiv, and Shibu. Rishabh, have you asked both of them and your project? What is your project? You three of guys you have not discussed with me.
Yes, ma'am. I have asked to Amod. He wants to join my team, but I don't have the contact number of Shivu.
Okay, Amod will join you.
Yes, ma'am.
He is also in the same batch,
Yes, ma'am. He is same page.
A batch.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so you and Amod will do the project.
Yes.
Okay, and your project is
No,
finalized?
ma'am. Not
Yes,
Amod. Sadasiv.
Sadashiv.
Yes, ma'am. His name is Sadasiv.
Okay, so your project is finalized.
Yes, ma'am.
Which project you want to do?
Uh, Ma'am, I have decided to make a software which can dictate a fake softwares. Just we use daily lots of software, and
Mhm.
sometimes we download malicious software which we don't know this is the real software provided by the developer. So I decided to make a software which can dictate this is a real software or not.
So how you will do that? Do you know what is the idea?
No, ma'am, I don't know.
Then how you will proceed with it? आपको सिर्फ इतना ही पता है कि मुझे ये करना है, पर कैसे करोगे इसका कुछ आइडिया तो होना ही चाहिए ना. सदाशिव कहाँ है? Where is the other person in the team? Sadashiv
Uh,
is there in the class or not?
Ma'am, he is absent.
Okay. So first of all, make the idea clear, then proceed with it.
Yes, ma'am.
ओके, पहले जाओ थोड़ा इस पे डिस्कस करो, आपस में एक्सप्लोर करो, सर्वे करो कि कैसे करोगे, फिर बताना मुझको।
Okay, ma'am.
इतने यहाँ पर लिख दो अपना जो भी आइडिया है शीट में, अपना और सदाशिव का नाम, और ब्रैकेट में लिख दो रिमार्क्स में कि पेंडिंग फॉर डिस्कशन। फाइन। So guys, I think your teams has been decided and your projects are finalized now. So we are on the first step to move further with the canvases. So basically, I think you are aware about of canvases, right? You guys are aware about canvases. The first canvas we are having with us is AEIOU, correct? So one by one, you will discuss with me that which of the things you know about this canvas. Because as I know, you guys are aware of this canvas very well. क्या करते हैं इस canvas में बताइए जरा.
Ma'am, is it same as the previous canvas you did?
Yes, Vishwa.
Are these canvases same as what we had done in previous step?
You are not clearly audible.
I'll type in a chat.
Yeah, yeah. Anyone else? Activity, environment, interaction, object, and uses. Okay, ये तो ही full form. What is activities? What is environment, interaction, objects, and user? Let's discuss one by one this canvas so that you would be clear and you will make this canvas right. बताइए.
Ma'am, activities it will work or how it will work. It is the activity and
Hmm.
environment is where our project will take place or our project will work in it. It is an environment of the project.
Okay.
So as follows as what will be its users is in a user forms and all that stuff.
And all that stuff. Okay. Anyone else who want to summarize this? In activity, describe the project activities. What activities our project can participate. Okay. Okay, let me show you the canvas first. So this is your first canvas, right? It contains five things, that is A activities, E environment, I interactions, O objects, and U users. This is your summary sheet basically, and I think you have made this canvas in this previous semester as well. One another reply from you, interaction is what our project interact with and how it will communicate. Okay. तो बेसिकली आपको यहाँ पर ये जो शीट दी है उसमें हर एक टर्म के नीचे कुछ चीजें लिखी हैं जहाँ पर आप उसके बारे में पढ़ सकते हो और बता सकते हो कि क्या क्या चीजें पॉसिबल हैं. So now consider your project and we will discuss about the activities, users, environment, interactions and objects, right? And before discussing your projects, I am giving you some brief idea that how you will do all these things and write all these things here. Now for now, you just make the sheets, soft copy of the sheets. अभी के लिए आपको sheets online available मिल जाएंगी. Make sure that you will take the sheets from the G2 portal only. If you do not have, then let me know. I will share with you. Other than that, from ऐसे ही कहीं से भी sheet download नहीं करना, G2 portal से ही download करना, authenticate, right? Okay. So first of all, let me discuss about the activities. So here it is written the journal observations, summary of the activity you can write here, and also elements, features, and special notes. As per the Ramesh said, activity describes your project activities, what activities your project can participate. Yes, I'll share. भी शेयर करूं? यहाँ पर मैं आपको दिखाती हूँ. Basically, this portal, when you go to academics, there are canvases. Each canvas is given here. You can download each and every canvas from here only. This is the first canvas, and I'm sharing the link here with you. Okay. Moving further, we are having this canvas with us, that is activities, environments, interaction, objects, and users. Now, let's talk about some meaningful things about the projects which will relate to the canvas. अभी जैसे कि कोई सी भी एक प्रोजेक्ट के बारे में डिस्कस करते हैं. लेट्स टेक एन एग्जांपल ऑफ एनी ऑफ द प्रोजेक्ट. किसी भी कोई भी प्रोजेक्ट का टाइटल बताओ अपना. एनी प्रोजेक्ट. Let me take the example of any project you are working on.
LiDAR automation.
Okay, so like e-challan automation, you are working on it. So basically, let's talk about the activities of this project. अब देखो एक्टिविटीज दो तरह से हम डिस्क्राइब कर सकते हैं. एक तो यहाँ लिखा है कि फीचर्स एंड स्पेशल नोट्स, और जैसे कि रमेश ने बोला कि हमारा प्रोजेक्ट कौन कौन सी एक्टिविटीज परफॉर्म कर सकता है. तो बेसिकली जब हम एक्टिविटीज को डिस्क्राइब करते हैं यहाँ पर, तो इट इज द ऑब्जर्वेशन लाइक व्हाट एक्टिविटीज योर प्रोजेक्ट कैन परफॉर्म. Like in your automated e-challan system, what you will going to do, what your project will perform. You are making an software. आप एक एप्लीकेशन बना रहे हो, राइट अंजन? यस. सो विच एक्टिविटीज योर प्रोजेक्ट विल परफॉर्म. आप क्या क्या चीजें इसमें करने वाले हो? Give us the basic idea. Detect object, so it is one of the activity that your project is performing, right? आपका प्रोजेक्ट इन जनरल कौन कौन सी एक्टिविटीज परफॉर्म कर रहा है, वो सब हम कहाँ लिखेंगे? एक्टिविटीज में. Fine. So which activities your project is performing, we will write in the activities frame, right? Activities frame में हम वो लिखेंगे. Then we are having some observations in which who is the user, who is the person who is going to do these things. Then the users we are having. ठीक है, फिर उसके बाद आते हैं हमारे पास यूजर्स. यूजर्स कौन कौन से होंगे? डायरेक्टली और इनडायरेक्टली जो भी आपके प्रोजेक्ट को यूज कर सकता है, दैट आर द यूजर्स फॉर योर प्रोजेक्ट, राइट? लाइक फॉर योर प्रोजेक्ट, directly or indirectly, whosoever is the person going to use your project is the user of this project. जैसे कि आप लोगों के प्रोजेक्ट के बारे में बताइए, आप अपने अपने प्रोजेक्ट के बारे में बताइए. Who will be the user for your projects? Police, right? Other than that, citizens, vehicle owners, correct? Vishwa is saying farmers, right? Vishwa, apart from farmers, who will be the users in your case? Ramesh, doctor and teacher. Vishwa? Yes, Vishwa?
I didn't get to hear.
I'm asking, apart from farmers, who will going to use your software or
Okay,
application?
a botanist.
Okay. Ramesh, student and faculty. Yes. So who have bank account? Okay. But you cannot write ना the phrase in the users or activities. आपको पता है ना sheets में आप phrases नहीं लिख सकते. You should be so precise whenever you are writing. So Vasu, who is having bank account? Yes, librarian also. Ramesh. So according to your project, who will be the users? Now I think you all got it. Directly or indirectly, who is using your projects, who is using your application, software, websites, right? Is the user of that particular application or project. Fine. Activities, whatsoever you're performing through your project is the activities. आप अपने project के through क्या क्या चीजें provide कर रहे हो, क्या क्या काम करोगे, वो activities हैं. क्लियर है सबको इतना? देन वी आर हैविंग ऑब्जेक्ट्स, राइट? ऑब्जेक्ट्स में क्या लिखा है? इन्वेंटरी ऑफ की ऑब्जेक्ट्स, एलिमेंट, फीचर्स, व्हाट कंपोनेंट्स आर इन्वॉल्वड इन हाउ. कौन कौन से कंपोनेंट्स आपके इन्वॉल्वड हैं और किस तरीके से. आप लोग बताइए, अभी तक आप लोगों ने शीट बनाई है तो आपके केस में ऑब्जेक्ट्स किसने, ऑब्जेक्ट्स क्या थे? यस, वो आर द ऑब्जेक्ट्स क्या है आपके सिस्टम में? Microcontrollers, leader, ultrasound, AI, surveillance cameras. And in case of software, if you are not using any material, applications, web portals. Okay. So when we talk about the objects, these are some building blocks, or we can say that these are some key elements that change the function, meaning, and context of your activities, which is called objects here. आपकी एक्टिविटीज का, so what we can say that what are the objects and devices people have in their environments and how do they relate to their activities. मतलब एनवायरनमेंट में कौन कौन से लोग, कौन कौन से डिवाइसेस आप लोग यूज कर रहे हो, कौन सी जगह, कौन से प्लेसेस आप यूज कर रहे हो, और वो आपके एक्टिविटीज से कैसे रिलेट कर सकते हैं, इस कम्स अंडर द कैटेगरी ऑफ ऑब्जेक्ट्स, राइट? आपकी एक्टिविटीज को आपके एनवायरनमेंट से रिलेट कौन कर रहा है? Actually the things you are saying here, like your cameras हैं, आपके web portals हैं, ठीक है, आपके RFID chips हैं, these are connecting your activities through environment, right? These are connecting your activities to your environment, through which it is connected through objects. Are you getting what are the objects? Got it? So objects are the key elements which connect your activities to the environment. अब ये नहीं है कि सिर्फ ऑब्जेक्ट्स का मतलब कि वो फिजिकल एंटिटी ही हो. सॉफ्टवेयर के केस में, लाइक रमेश इज सेइंग, एप्लीकेशंस और वेब पोर्टल्स आल्सो द ऑब्जेक्ट्स आर हियर which connects your activities to your environment. Fine. So these are some key elements which connect your activities to your Environments are objects here. So you can relate your project ideas and write down the project objects of your projects in it, right? Then we are having another thing, that is interaction. What is interaction? इंट्रैक्शन से क्या मतलब होता है? व्हेन वी कम्युनिकेट विद वन अनदर, दैट इज इंट्रैक्शन. जब हम एक दूसरे से बात करते हैं, कम्युनिकेट करते हैं, उसे हम इंट्रैक्शन बोलते हैं. यही होता है. अब इस केस में क्या होगा हमारे पास? इंट्रैक्शन क्या है? व्हेन वी टॉक विद वन अनदर, जैसे कि एक इंट्रैक्शन एक इंडिविजुअल में तो नहीं हो सकती, ये तो श्योर है. इंट्रैक्शन इज द कम्युनिकेशन बिटवीन टू और मोर देन टू पीपल, right? More than two things. This is what interaction is. So interaction is who is interacting with whom. Are you getting? It is written in over there in the sheet. Who is interacting with whom? Like in your automated e-challan system, police is interacted with citizens. Policemen are interacted with citizens. This is the first interaction. So you can write your interaction over here according to your project. राइट. हु इज इंटरेक्टेड विद whom एंड व्हाट इज इंटरेक्शन. अब मतलब इंटरेक्शन किसके बीच में हो सकते हैं? दो लोगों के बीच में. तो कभी भी इसमें सिंगल एंटिटी नहीं लिख सकते हो आप. इसमें आप दो लोगों की इंटरेक्शन, दो चीजों की, दो ऑब्जेक्ट्स की इंटरेक्शन, दिस इज यू कैन राइट like you are a web code. Yes, like your leader sensors to vehicle system, correct. Student with faculty, interaction with machines also, yes. It is not like कि only physical interaction. ऐसा नहीं है कि person to person is only in the interaction. Interaction is between your system and your objects. आपके objects के बीच में और आपकी system के बीच में भी आपकी interaction हो सकती है. This is on AI with image processing system, correct. So this is what interaction is. Are you getting? Yes. अरे person with vehicle, what is the usage of interaction between them? ऐसा मतलब कुछ यूजेज हो रहा है उसका आपके सिस्टम में. पर्सन व्हीकल से इंटरेक्ट करेगा तो क्या होगा? लाइक फॉर एग्जांपल, विश्वराज, इन विच एरिया यू आर वर्किंग? मैनुअली जब व्हीकल चला रहा होगा. ओके ओके ओके, ठीक है, डन. So you got what are the interactions here? It can be done between two and more than two things, and it is like who is interacting with whom. Fine, this is what called interaction here. So interactions are between a person and someone or something else. Also, we can say that what is the nature of the routine and special interactions between people and object and their environment. लोगों के बीच में भी हो सकता है, ऑब्जेक्ट्स और पीपल के बीच में भी हो सकता है, ऑब्जेक्ट्स और एनवायरमेंट के बीच में भी हो सकता है. क्लियर? सो वी आर हैविंग लास्ट थिंग इन दिस शीट, दिस इज एनवायरमेंट. सो एनवायरमेंट से आपका क्या मतलब है? एनवायरमेंट मीन्स सनी, रेनी. This is what environments is. Devices to farmers, botanist, anyone in journal. Yes, it can be. Where we work. Okay. Anything else? Actually, environment is the place or the area where your activities takes place. What I'm saying here, environment is not कि that could be an open thing, जैसे कि reception हो गया, main building हो गया, या फिर कोई ground होगा. This is not the environment. Environment is the area where your activities takes place. जो भी आप, the proper place where our object is suitable or trigger for work. You can also say that where your project is working, right? जहां पर आपकी जो एक्टिविटीज आपने लिखी हैं, जहां काम कर रही हैं, that takes place ना. Where it takes place is the environment. For example, you are making an software or application and you are, for example, एक छोटा सा example लेते हैं library management system का. So you are adding books into your account. ठीक है? You are returning a book, right? So these are the activities you are performing. So you are performing all these activities over in the library also. First thing. Another thing, you can also perform if it is digital. If this application is, you are using this application digitally, you can also write that portal you are using, that is also an environment. Are you getting what is environment here? Environment is the area where your activities takes place. Either it can be digitalized, means your softwares, your web portals, either it can be physical place at some location or some place. Clear? So your environment includes the entire area where your activities takes place. Got it? So basically these are the 5 frames in this framework, in this AEIOU summary sheet. Each and every framework, each and every thing I have discussed over here with examples: environment, interaction, objects, activities, and users. Fine. Now you having anything to ask here in this sheet? Any doubt or anything you are confused right now कि इसमें क्या लिख सकते हैं according to your project? Anyone? No? Fine. So now what is your thing? What you need to do? You need to make this canvas. You will start doing this canvas by today, and make sure that you will complete this canvas till next lab. And I will discuss this canvas with you. आप लोगों से डिस्कस करूंगी मैं ये सारा का सारा जो भी आपने बनाया है. तो ये सब, but we have to write in environment. Environment is the area where your activities takes place. Like I had given you one of the example of library management system जहाँ पर हम क्या करते हैं, book issue कराते हैं. This is the activity: issue a book, return a book, right? Add a book into your cart. This is what we are doing in for your project. What is your project? You are having, I think, automated challan, e-challan, na? Yes. So automated e-challan, basically you are building an application, developing an application. So your portal is the environment first of all, where you are using this, right? Your portal is your environment, and else where your activities takes place. जैसे कि इसमें आप क्या क्या काम, पहले मुझे activities बताओ अपनी कुछ. If you can speak, you can tell me your activities. Who are your teammates?
Yes, ma'am. Police station, RTO office,
Yes.
and the on the road during the violation of the laws, the vehicle.
Mm-hmm. So means it
Yeah,
means basically your environment can be, as per you said, the police station, right? Where you can use
yeah,
this application, online portal. This is your environment where these activities takes place. Send that photo for review. No, no, these are the activities, right? These are
yeah,
the activities. Click photo for the particular vehicle. So this is, I think, on the road. That means roads where your traffic or your these things takes place. So
yeah.
accordingly, you write it in the environment.
Okay, ma'am.
Yes. Detect vehicle which will not follow traffic rules. So your environment will be the mainly roads and your portal, police station, RTO office as per she said. Right, so this would be the environment for your project. Anyone else having anything to ask? So I'm giving you some few minutes to have a look on this sheet and accordingly discuss with one another of this about this sheet, about your project. शीट में क्या क्या करना है, आपको क्या करना है अभी, आपको आप लोगों ने पिछली बार शीट्स कैसे बनाई है? इट इज अ सॉफ्ट कॉपी यू हैव मेंटेन्ड.
Yes.
ओके.
Yes, ma'am. A soft copy of it by editing it.
और फिर सबमिट कैसे की, मतलब कहाँ पर की? जीटीयू पोर्टल पे सबमिट किया अभी या फिर वैसे भी सबमिट किया आपने?
मैम पहले फैकल्टी को देन GTU
GTU
पोर्टल.
portal पे.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. So make sure that you will complete your sheet by next lab, this first sheet, and we will discuss one by one with your sheets. And also the second thing, I will also create one link where you can submit your sheets, right? And if you have anything to discuss about this sheet, you can. Other than that, I'm giving you a few minutes to have a look on this sheet and discuss with your teammates. और अपनी जो एंट्री है वो सभी प्लीज अपडेट कर दे, जो भी पेंडिंग है जिसका भी. Ishwa, you have not updated the entry in the project details sheet. Team registration, for now there is no such announcements or updates. Whenever we will get that dates about the registration, I'll let you know. Okay. So guys, I think you have seen this sheet, and if you have anything to ask, you can ask. Otherwise, we will discuss this sheet. You will complete this sheet for your project, and you will be available with this sheet with you in the next lab. And you will discuss this sheet with me, and then you will submit this sheet. Fine. पहले डिस्कस करना आप लोग मुझसे, उसके बाद जब फाइनलाइज हो जाएगी शीट तब सबमिट करना मुझको, ठीक है? Okay. So we are closing this lab session here with this, and in the next lab we will discuss the first canvas. You will make sure that you will complete this canvas. Let me take the attendance. EC2 lab batch A. Fine. Mehak,
Present, ma'am.
Brunda,
Present, ma'am.
Juzer,
Present, ma'am.
Ravi, Vishwaraj,
Yes, ma'am.
Asu, Himang,
Present, ma'am.
Dhruv,
Yes, ma'am.
Vishwa,
Yes.
Gaurav,
Present, ma'am.
Nidhi,
Yes, ma'am.
Griz,
Yes, ma'am.
Ditya,
Present, ma'am.
Vatsal,
Yes, ma'am.
Ishan,
Present.
Gandhan,
Present.
Jinal,
Yes, ma'am.
Vasu,
Present, ma'am.
Mohammed,
Present, ma'am.
Rupali,
Yes, ma'am.
Anjan, Ramesh,
Present, ma'am.
Suchi,
Yes, ma'am.
Kanan,
Yes, ma'am.
Jay,
Yes, ma'am.
Shubham, Rishabh,
Yes, ma'am.
Sadashiv, Shibu, done.